Greetings to all. This is Nahat Srihari from Karna University CSC department, and my register number is UR15 CS250. Now this is my first e-based report for the data structures lab and my first program. My program, the program given for me is address calculation of one-dimensional, two-dimensional and three-dimensional array. Let us move on to the code. Here I have used the header file include, and I have declared three void functions 1, 2 and 3 for one dimensional, two dimensional and three dimensional array. Now in main I have declared necessary variables needed character and int, and by using while I have inputted the user's choice, like 1 for one dimensional array, 2 for two dimensional array and 3 for three dimensional array. Using switch case I have transfers the flow of the program to the corresponding functions, and there is a default for invalid choice, like if the user is not pressing 1, 2 or 3, any of them. 1 is for one dimensional, 2 for two dimensional and 3 for three dimensional. Now moving on to the functions. Void 1 function. In void 1 I have declared int 50. Int a int 50, that's array, one dimensional array, and ba for base address pointer. Using and then to ask the user to input the array size. Then you ask the input to user to input the elements of the array. Now using for loop I have taken every base address of every element, and using cout I have shown it shown the base address of every element in one dimensional array. The same way I had declared for two dimensional array. I declared a two dimensional array, a row, column, and same int va for pointer, enter, and user enters the size of the matrix, elements of the matrix, and address is calculated, base address of the element is calculated. Then and using double for loop I have calculated each address of each cell in the two dimensional array by the formula given below, that is base address into column into row size into column size plus j, that is column size. Column means I where I is row and j is column, and into size is that type size int is equal to 4. The same way this is for row measure, and column measure is base into j into row size plus I into size, that's for int here. The same way I have done three dimensional array. For using the 3D array I have declared 3D array and three variables for row size, column size and all. Int be the same pointer for address calculation, and cout the same way the users asked to type the size of the row, size of the means matrix, three dimensional matrix, and elements of the three dimensional matrix, and by this for for loops I have displayed the address of every cell, whether it's row measure and column measure, by the following formula. Now let's move on to the compilation of the program. My code is compiled. Some problem is there. Let me so okay, now may I compile it again. Okay, now let me start. 1D array for 1, enter the size of array 2, 1 and 2. Okay, do you want to continue? Yes. Second 2D array 2 into 2, sorry, 2 into 2, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now for 3-dimensional array I'll use 3, and is 3 into 2, sorry, 2, let me take 2 into 2 into 2 into 3D array 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and that's the result. Address of every 3-dimensional array is shown. And that's the end of the program. Thank you.